2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got LeBron James. Durant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Harden, and it's Leonard in at the three.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Now here's LeBron, and the basket is good.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Free throw good, James.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
Now here's Gibson. The three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Gibson's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that kind of D, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. We spoke about the defensive end, oddly enough. Now, in past All-Star games, as we know, defense isn't given much thought. But he thinks the players on this team are so competitive, they may take pride in their ability to get stops. That sounds inconceivable, guys, but I guess we'll see.
Thank you, David. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Harden, Durant trying to break free. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Down low, here's Durant. Good, it's Harden with the assist that time. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Out to the right wing. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. That's 10 points for Baller.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
That's platinum-level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Now, here is Irving. Pulls up, high post. It's not going to go for him.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Curry. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Right side Gibson. Latre. Offensive rebound. Jokic off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can't afford to lose sight of Jokic, not even for a second. This guy's always a threat to hurt you on the offensive boards.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. On the wing, James. Outside Leonard. From the high post. And it falls over the rim and in.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Gibson down low. Guarded by Harden. 2 points. That one goes. And that's 12 points for Baller.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Passes it to KD. Over Jokic. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the board.
Shots good by Gibson.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
James, the pass to Antetokounmpo. James outside. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And so Curry will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 5. Outside Gibson. Fires from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 18 points for Baller.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 11 points in the game. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
KD comes with the double team. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper. Jokic has got 5 now.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Durant from deep. And Curry pulls it down. And here's the East. And Gibson, here we go. Jokic, no good. Curry against Leonard. Pass to Harden. For the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And now the fast break. Gibson with the ball. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by the West. Pulls it up. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Irving for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
Curry against Leonard. And here's Harden for three. The shot misses. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Curry against Leonard. Back to Gibson. Jokic trying to free himself up, and it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Curry.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Baller.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
And the East with some changes. Williamson is checked in for Embiid. Pascal Siakam comes in for Jokic. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Curry, and it's Butler missing.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And it's Williamson missing.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Shots good by Gibson.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Lillard goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
For 3, Gibson. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bump him, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Lillard looking around. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. 9-point game. And yes, it's good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now, Siakam. After the missed three from Damian Lillard. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Gibson. Here's Westbrook. Here's Vucevic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Gibson for three. Good on the triple. Gibson's got 38 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Butler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And you see the physicality. I mean, Butler never backs away from a challenge. Now, this guy is really one of the more competitive guys in the league.
Ingram, he's checked in for Steph Curry. He hits both from the stripe. There's 1:38 left in the first. Shoots the three. Shot's good by Gibson. Gibson's got 41.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Westbrook. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
You know, I love a lot about Westbrook's game, but one of the things I like most is he's one of the best rebounders in the league, regardless of position. And he may be the best rebounding guard in the league.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Westbrook. Lillard with it. Now defended by Williamson. Lillard bounce pass. And Vucevic kicks to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the pass to Butler. Shoots over Ingram. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot's good by Gibson.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Lillard outside. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. East All-Stars ahead, running away with this one. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the East All-Stars, Luka Doncic out there with Young. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Williamson in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And the first one at the line is good.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And so he hits both.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Passes it to Doncic. Siakam with it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Young for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. He tries for 3. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Here's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
Now here's Ingram. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Doncic against Westbrook. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Tatum kicks to Westbrook. Lillard outside. Inside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 5. Floats it up there for Siakam. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You always know we're going to see a few of those every All-Star weekend, but I don't know if we'll see a better alley-oop than that one right there.
Williamson against Ayton. Pass to Tatum. Pass to Lillard. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Lillard's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Young, and he banks in the layup.
Well, this is what Young can expect. Defenses are going to be physical with him, try to throw him off his game.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Jokic comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Simmons subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Leonard the pass to LeBron. Harden outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. Harden's got 5 now.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And there's the pass to Doncic. Young looking around. Great that time from Leonard.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Oh, great ball movement there.
Harden's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Leonard against Simmons. And they double up Doncic to the inside. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night. LeBron against Young on the wing. Harden. Lots of room. Again, the West All-Stars.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And Doncic gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's James. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 5.
LeBron can score from anywhere, but he's most effective close to the hoop. Very skilled in the paint.
Young passes to Simmons. Dishes to Embiid. Jokic trying to free himself up. Embiid, no good. The West All-Stars with the ball. Durant. And Simmons with the rebound. Durant's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Simmons dishes to Young. Passes to Jokic. On the wing, Doncic. Floats it up for Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Now here's James. He has 5. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Young, and laid in to finish the break. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
KD against Jokic. And the dunk by James.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And here's Young. The dish now to Doncic. He kicks to Embiid. 5 to shoot. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Young, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 18. LeBron passes to Leonard. For 3, Durant cans it from downtown. KD's got 7.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
Here's Young. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's LeBron. 7 points in the game. Doncic with the steal. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
When LeBron has it inside like that, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. And some changes here for the East. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Simmons. Beal comes in for Luka Doncic. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Trae Young. Vucevic checked in for the West. Butler comes in for Leonard. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Beal, the pass to Jokic. Outside for Beal. Jokic trying to free himself up. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Outside Durant. That one good for 2.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Irving looking over the floor. Three-pointer. Count it. Jokic has got 13.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Harden's shot is off. And here's the break. Beal from long range. They get the rebound. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Durant. Harden has a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Curry wide open. He shoots again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
Jokic has great size and mobility. He's very good at forcing the defense's hand and drawing the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Jokic is one of those new breed of positionless players. On any given night, he could lead the team in points, rebounds, or assists, or maybe all 3, triple-double like.
And Jokic drops them both. James with it. 9 points in the game so far. To the paint. Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Now here's Irving. Over James. Here's Jokic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Outside Durant. Hits it from 3-point range. KD's got 12 in the game.
That's the 2nd long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Harden against Beal. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
And it's Butler missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
First free throw is good. And the East with some changes. Williamson is checked in for Joel Embiid. Pascal Siakam comes in for Jokic. And it's Baller in for Beal. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Durant, and it's Tatum in for James Harden. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Here's Gibson. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. Tatum against Gibson. Tatum drives in. Over Gibson. Tatum no good. And here are the East All-Stars now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Davis. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Davis has got 13.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Now here's Irving. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You know, that's what makes Kyrie Irving so hard to stop. I mean, you never know what he's going to do when he goes into his bag.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot two.
That's good from Irving.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Russell Westbrook in for the West.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
LeBron is doubled. Here's Vucevic. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. For 3, Gibson. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
James finds Westbrook. Vucevic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Hit. Shooting one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And so it's the East All-Stars with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. We've got Harden. Antetokounmpo is out there with Durant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's James in at the one. Now here's James. Yes, that goes in. James has got 12 in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Leonard against Curry. From the arc. Unable to get that one. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Nobody near Leonard. From outside off the mark. And here are the East All-Stars now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 15-point game. Second shot opportunity. And Giannis with the layup. He's got 15.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Curry looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Gibson.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to KD. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year.
Gibson for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. James against Irving. LeBron dishes to Durant.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
The East All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good.
The big man is so skilled and has such an infectious personality. Joel Embiid is hard not to love. I mean, he just oozes that kind of attraction. And his potential, unlimited.
And Embiid drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
LeBron outside. Leonard on the wing. It's Durant on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer.
Timeout.
You just got to marvel at his greatness.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Well, we know, Clark, that something that's also going to impact the NBA this season. Teams are not going to get a lot of footage of the incoming draft class.
Great point, Kevin. And again, that's why the executives get paid the big bucks. Hopefully they've done plenty of work to see a number of players prior to the college tournament being canceled. And it's a bit of an art and science equation anyway when you're evaluating young players. And this just exacerbates it a bit because you don't have that little bit more of information that you'd like to have. So in that case, you go with what you do have to the best of your ability.
Inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Curry. Irving's got 10.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
LeBron outside. Durant deciding where to go with it. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
The guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. Which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Irving passes to Gibson. Embiid kicks to Gibson. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Gibson's got 60.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
James, the bounce pass. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Irving up top. James covering. Irving's shot is good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? Their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. That's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And KD throws it down.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. If you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Curry dishes to Irving. Back to Curry. Irving finds Curry. Now Gibson. Embiid trying to break loose. No good from Gibson. And here they come. Curry against Leonard. Over Curry. And it's Leonard missing. Leonard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Curry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Curry's got 6.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Irving against James. Here's Harden on the wing. Leonard the pass to James. Now the feed to Durant. He gets that one. Durant's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, Antetokounmpo after the missed 3 from Gibson. Harden gets the bucket.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. When he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Shots good by Gibson.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Irving against LeBron. Harden outside. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
On the wing, Irving. James covering, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. Completely in the zone this quarter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Williamson is checked in for Embiid. Pascal Siakam comes in for Jokic. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And Doncic is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The West All-Stars with the ball. Now Westbrook. He's got 7. Lillard from outside. East grabs the miss. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist here tonight. Pass to Davis. Another shot. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Really left alone that time.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 19. Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. And the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got 9.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Good. Nice job down low. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now, here's Siakam. 7 points in the game. Gibson for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Gibson for 3. Rebound by Butler. To the inside, here's Davis. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. It's good. Williamson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
3-pointer, Lillard. The shot that time, not on target.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Gibson finds Ingram. Kicks it out to Gibson. Siakam passes to Ingram. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got his first 2 points.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Now here's Butler. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. He feeds it to Davis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the East. Trae Young comes in for Ball. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Tatum's checked in.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Young.
He's a guy you have to game plan for. The way Young scores and passes the ball creates so many problems for the defense.
1:39 left in the third quarter. Young against Lillard. And the shot goes in.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Left side, Davis. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now, here's Doncic. And he converts the layup. Doncic has got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Vucevic kicks to Lillard. Connects from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Simmons finds Young. Siakam. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Young against Butler. And it goes down 2 points.
You know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler is used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Bradley Beal's checked in for the East. Ayton, he's checked in for the West.
One shot.
Free throw, good Butler.
Clearly, Jimmy Butler is in the prime years of his career, and, you know, you get the feeling that no matter how much he achieves, he's always going to be looking to get better.
Young against Lillard. Young outside. The pass to Beal. The 3-ball. It's good from long range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's the East All-Stars, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Shrink the floor when you're on the ball or close out faster. Okay, take away their airspace and then contain their drives.
And that's the catch-22 there. Frank Vogel wanting better perimeter defense, but also wanting to limit forays to the hoop.
Yeah, and it takes tremendous discipline to do that. Don't leave your feet, don't reach, and everyone help each other defensively.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
They've got Siakam. Trae Young is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Simmons in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
To the paint, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Things really rolling for AD now. This could be a big night for him.
Williamson outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Williamson. Jokic subbed in for Pascal Siakam.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Beal taking his time here. It's Young on the wing. And the 3-ball is good.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Lillard finds Tatum. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
The three from Harden. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Young passes to Simmons. Shoots over Lillard, and it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Harden bounce pass. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Star. It's good.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Young against Lillard. Young outside. Kicks to Beal. Unloads. Here's Embiid. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
The three from Harden. East grabs the miss.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Young for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Young's got 12 points here in the second half. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the East. Kyrie Irving comes in for Young. The West All-Stars also changing it up. KD's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's LeBron in for Lillard. Irving against LeBron. Durant wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. 3 on 3. Here's Curry. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, and stronger than that wiry frame would indicate. Curry does a great job of shaking off the hit here and a potential and one.
The East making a switch. Gibson's checked in. Free throw good by Curry. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because now I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Down low. And James with the basket on the assist by KD.
or you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
For three, Gibson. The long-distance three is buried.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
James with the bucket.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Irving dishes to Curry. And stolen by James. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Irving.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, I tell you what, so hard to guard all that size. I mean, Embiid is an absolute monster, and he knows how to draw fouls, too.
Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more. More understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Harden outside, over Gibson. Harden, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. The shot's good. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
And the shot goes down.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Irving passes to Gibson. Pass to Jokic. He kicks it to Irving. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. Over Harden. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Jokic has got 20.
Boy, the mid-range J of Jokic, I like it a lot. I mean, you got to D this guy up from that area, or he'll scorch you.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
Curry dishes to Embiid. Irving passes to Gibson. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
A big group substitution here for the East. Ingram, he's checked in for Jokic. Ben Simmons comes in for Steph Curry. Beal's checked in for Baller. Young is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Ayton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Jason Tatum in for Kawhi Leonard. And Embiid, no good on that one. LeBron James on the wing. Misses the three. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 14 points here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And stolen by Simmons. And stolen by Tatum. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Young's shot is good. Young's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Now, here is Young. Inside, Ingram. Young trying to break free, and Ingram with the basket on the assist by Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. James against Young. James in the post. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
And Young, here we go. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That'll put Trae Young on the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook dishes to Ayton. Vucevic trying to get open. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Pass to Ingram. Westbrook against Young. Here's Embiid. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Westbrook surveying the D. Tatum down low. He's covered by Ingram, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Beal. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Young on the wing. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist.
A terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of him.
Lillard, the pass to Tatum. Lillard dishes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum in position.
He's giving the crowd a show. The degree of difficulty on that shot was off the charts.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Embiid. That one goes in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And he's good on the three ball.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg, huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
What's his name? Oh boy.
Yo, I got next right here.